Pisces, whoever it is that I'm channeling for today, I'm getting here a situation where someone tried to assert their dominance over you. And what I'm getting here is that whoever this person is with the Emperor in the reverse, a lot of people tend to follow their lead. A lot of people tend to do what this person says, or they seek this person's approval or validation. And what I'm getting here with the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, Pisces, you are a rare breed. You're different. You're wired differently, and you don't act like most people, and you don't feel the need to live up to someone else's expectations. And what I'm getting, Pisces, is that this person, the way that they stay on top is that they have an image, or they've created an image of themselves that allows them to be seen as an emperor, or as some kind of a king, or some kind of a leader, or someone who has a position of power. Now we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. So this person has a lot of minions around them, or a lot of people that back up what they say, or they stand behind what this person says. So what I'm getting, Pisces, from this person is that this person has people that follow them. This person has tricked these people that have no sense of self-worth, that have no sense of identity, no sense of confidence, to, again, follow everything they say and follow their lead. But the Emperor is in the reverse. It's the blind leading the blind is what I'm getting here. So yeah, Pisces, you have someone here that is chasing their own tail, and there's something, I don't know why I heard artificial, something fake about this person, or something artificial. Whatever it is that they live by, their principles, their values are skewed, okay? Again, at the end of the day, they're in the reverse, meaning that they're allowing their shadow to lead the way. And so what I'm getting, Pisces, is that this person holds a position of power because they've built an image, and they have some backup actors, okay? The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They have some people that mimic what they say, or that stand by what this person says, or they follow this person around, giving them the illusion of power. But what I'm getting here, Pisces, with the 9 of Wands showing up as your card, is that you're not fazed by this person whatsoever. It's almost like you're giving this person the side eye. You watch them sitting on a throne that they haven't earned, that they don't deserve, and you notice that they're actually in the reverse, okay? They're in their shadow. So it's almost like you can see this person from the corner of your eye. You're not giving them your full undivided attention, but you watch them, you see them, okay? This Emperor in the reverse could be Aries or Capricorn, doesn't have to be that sign, but the archetype of the energy is someone, Pisces, who imposes their will. Someone who paints a picture that is not really the reality of the situation, but again, they have some backup actors. Some people that, again, don't have a sense of self-worth, don't have a sense of identity, and they follow everything this person says. So again, Pisces, I don't know what the situation is, but what I'm getting with the 9 of Wands is that you've resisted this person's attempts to control you, to influence you, or to change your mind about something. And the 10 being the wheel, your general energy coming in, Pisces, this person has never dealt with anyone like you. Again, as you can see here on the wheel, she's on top of the wheel. How the heck is she balancing that out? How is she balancing all these moving wheels with one foot? There's something about you, Pisces. Again, it's like a rare breed. This person has never encountered someone like you, and I'm getting here free spirit energy. There's something very different, Pisces. I don't know why I'm getting Aquarius energy. Some of you, Pisces, may have Aquarius placements, but what I'm getting with the 9 of Wands is that you've resisted this person's attempts to put you in line, okay? Or to humble you, or to get you to say something or act a certain way, or to follow their lead with the 9 of Wands. Yeah, Pisces, what I'm getting from you is I got it on my own, okay? With this 9 of Wands, it's like you built something and you're guarding what it is that you've built. You're saying, I've got this. Like, you built something and you're protecting whatever this is. So what I'm getting, Pisces, is that someone sees you doing your thing, and for whatever reason, they're attracted to your energy. They're attracted to who you are as a person, but they've never dealt with anyone like you. They don't understand you is what I'm getting here. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles is not just this person. This person has people that follow them. This person has people that are on their side or on their team. And what I'm getting, Pisces, with the 3 of Pentacles, you may not even have any respect for these people. These people are just this person's minions is what I'm getting here. Yeah, this person's trying to get a message across to you, Pisces, but I'm getting here that there's some kind of resistance. There's a wall, there's a border here that this person cannot cross. And they're trying to find ways around it. They're trying to find cracks in the foundation. And if this person can't get it across, they're sending people your way. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. I keep hearing minions, okay? This person has minions or people that imitate them or follow their lead or do whatever this person says. Yeah, I'm getting at least 3 people here. And then this person with the Emperor in the reverse. Pisces, again, I don't know what the situation is. If this is your reading, you're going to know who you are. But the Nine of Wands is the lone warrior. It is the wounded warrior, and is someone who has that lone wolf energy. Okay, is someone who has fought many battles and many wars on their own. Okay, you're still standing, Pisces, and there's something very admirable about you, Pisces, that this person wants to know, but they don't want to directly ask you. Yeah, Four of Wands. Holy Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? This person doesn't work alone, Pisces, so I don't know for who that message is for, but they do not work alone. They have people on their side. Okay, I don't know if this is something that is happening in the community, in the workplace, in family, whatever this is, Pisces. I'm getting that this person has people, and you may know that, you may sense it. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? What is this about? What is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have the Moon in the reverse. Pisces, this person is sending people out to figure out what it is that you're hiding, or what is Pisces' secret, because the Moon talks about secrets. It talks about mystery, whatever is hidden behind the veil. It could be the veil of illusion, or it can be the veil to enter the unconscious mind. You're something else, Pisces, and this person is trying to solve that mystery. They're trying to crack the code. They're trying to crack the case, Pisces, and they feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, Pisces, but you're this person's latest project. This person has focused all their energy, all their attention on you, and you've become some kind of project to this person because, again, Pisces, they feel or they sense that something is beneath the surface. They don't know what it is. They have no idea what they're going to find on the other side, but they want to discover this. Okay, the Moon in the reverse. They want to know why you're so mysterious, or they want to know what your secrets are, or what is it that Pisces is hiding. Because to this person, it doesn't make any logical sense that you're so different from the people that they encounter. Okay, again, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. There's people that bow down to this person. There's people that listen to every word they have to say. And again, Emperor in the reverse, Aries, Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be that sign, but it's the card of the masculine. In the reverse, it talks about the wounded or toxic masculine. Okay, so not a real king, not a real emperor, but the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, they got minions, Pisces, that carry out their bidding. So the Moon in the reverse, as your first card to clarify the Three of Pentacles, they think that you're a mystery that needs to be solved. They're trying to uncover your secrets, or they're trying to find out more information about you. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces, and what does Pisces need to know? Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, we have a lot of water coming in. This is the Moon, this is the Six of Swords. The Swords talks about the mind, but you can see all the water here. Pisces, to this person, you feel foreign, okay? Something about your energy, it feels foreign to them. They're not used to this. They're not used to this dynamic, or they're not used to this energy. They almost feel, Pisces, like if they follow you, they're going to drown, is what I'm getting here. You see how she's underwater here? Yeah, Pisces, what I'm getting here is that you have become this person's project, or this person's muse. There's something about you, Pisces, that intrigues this person, and it makes them want to know more. It makes them want to go deeper. But at the same time, they feel a sense of danger, okay? Because they know that if they follow you into the water, they're going to drown because you swim deep. But some way, somehow, they're trying to uncover whatever's underwater. So Six of Swords and the Moon in the reverse. They're sending people out to do research or to look for information on you, Pisces. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces, and what do you want Pisces to know? Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to take one more card. Give me one more clarifier for the Three of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Ten of Wands. Pisces, this person wants to know who you are, where you came from, and where you're going. This person wants to learn more about your journey. It's almost like This person expected you to be like everybody else, okay? When they seen that they couldn't bend you, they couldn't fold you, they couldn't get you to move how they wanted you to move, when they seen that they couldn't influence you, it sparked their interest. It sparked their curiosity because you became a challenge. You became a project to this person. So now they're sending people out to figure out what your secrets are, why you're so mysterious, and where is it that you're headed? Where is this journey taking you, and where have you been? Okay, who are you as a person? 10 of Wands talks about a very long journey. Okay, Pisces, this person is oddly interested in you, and they want to know about your past. They want to know about your history. They want to know what made you who you are. But I'm getting, Pisces, that this interest, it almost, it feels manipulative. It feels like someone's trying to understand you in order to control you, or someone's trying to understand you in order to influence you in a way. They want to know what motivates you. They want to know what moves you. Yeah, but the moon in the reverse, it's a secret, okay? They feel like there's information, Pisces, that they don't have access to. And for some of you, Pisces, okay, I have no idea who this person is, but they may hold a position of power, okay? Because again, they're showing up as an emperor, but it's in the reverse. This person may be corrupt, or they may abuse their power, is what I'm getting here. So if this person has a position of power where they have access to information, they may abuse that power for their own good. And I don't know why Spirit is showing me this example, but a long time ago, I used to know a person that was dating someone that was in the government, okay? This person had access to information, and it was some kind of a government official, okay? And he used his power, he used that information to basically not just even haunt her, but stalk her. And yeah, he had a level of clearance where it's kind of like a police officer, where they have rights, you know, they have the ability to do things, and they understand how the system works, so they can work around it. And so anyways, long story short, I don't know why Spirit is bringing that up. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here, Pisces. This person may have a position of power that gives them access to information or other powers that other people don't have. And they're trying to use that power to figure you out. They're trying to use that power to find out who you are, where you came from, and where you're going, okay? They want to know what your secrets are, and they want to know why you're such a mystery. They're trying to understand your breed, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. You're rare, okay? They have never encountered someone like you. And the 9 of Wands, Pisces, you put up a fight, okay? There's a resistance here. There's a barrier. There's a wall that they can't cross, okay? There's a very clear wall here because you're protecting something else. 4 of Wands. It's like you have to go through the 9 of Wands in order to get to the 4 of Wands. Yeah, tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why the moon in the reverse? What is this about? Why is the moon in the reverse, Holy Spirit? What is this about? King of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, this person is trying to find a way in, okay? They're trying to figure out what triggers you, what causes a reaction within Pisces. They're trying to emotionally understand you so that they can emotionally manipulate you. The moon is water energy. The King of Cups is also water energy. There's something about you that scares this person. And they can either fear you or they can try to control you, is what I'm getting here. So the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, something about you, Pisces, brings this person out of their own element. It's like they're not playing in the same field that they play with everybody else. Okay, it's not an equal playing field because this person has to come into your waters in order to confront you. It's almost, Pisces, like in order to deal with you, in order to see eye to eye with you, or be on the same level playing field, this person has to come into your territory, is what I'm getting here. And they feel like they're out of their own element. Okay, they feel uncomfortable, like they're not in the same battlefield that they are with everybody else. So they don't feel strong, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Something about you makes this person weak. King of Cups in the reverse. So you're trying to understand your emotions. You're trying to understand your heart, what you care about, so that they can emotionally manipulate you. Dealing with you, coming head to head, Pisces, with you, it has this person completely out of their zone, completely out of their element, and this is why they're recruiting help with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why the moon in the reverse for Pisces? What is this about? Okay, this person thinks that you have secrets or that you're hiding something. Why is the moon in the reverse, Holy Spirit? Queen of Swords. Pisces, you have no idea how many times I've had this card show up for you in the upright. In over 5 readings that I've done this week, personals as well, this Queen of Swords has been showing up in the upright in every single reading. So I feel like this may be a message for the collective, okay, on a larger scale, because the Queen of Swords takes no BS. Pisces, I'm getting here that some of you got fed up. You got fed up with the lessons, you got fed up with all the karmic cycles and the karmic people around you, that you decided to take your sword out and do what needs to be done. Okay, Pisces, you took care of business is what I'm getting here. So the Moon in the reverse to the King of Cups in the reverse, and then the final clarifier is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone here wanted to hold on to you, energetically, emotionally, and physically. Someone here was resisting an ending or resisting letting you go. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm gonna have to look into this card a little bit more. What is this Four of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What is this about? And what do you want Pisces to know? Wow, Pisces. Why is it that they resisted letting you go? Why is it that they wanted to cling onto you? You see how she's clinging onto that bag? Okay, this is why they didn't want to let you go. This is why they were clinging onto you, Pisces. They know that you're the Empress. Pisces, I don't even know if you know the effect that your energy has on other people. When people are in good standing with you and they're connected to you, Pisces, things seem to flourish for them. Things seem to move in the right direction. There seems to be a lot of growth, abundance, and prosperity. Everything that you touch, Pisces, when you're in this blooming season, it grows. Okay, you have that Midas touch, and they know that. Okay, they know that. That's why they were trying to cling on to you. I just heard Mr. Krabs, okay? I don't know why Spirit just brought that up, but Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob is a very stingy crab. He holds on to everything, he hoards it. And that's what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone wanted to hold on to you and hoard you, okay? Like some kind of a treasure and keep you in a box, keep you in a bag, okay? But you are the Empress. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to create. You're meant to grow. You're meant to shine. But someone wanted that power. And again, Pisces, they're not a match. Someone thought that you were their match, or someone thought that they had some kind of control or power over you, okay? They wanted to hold on to you. They wanted to cling on to you. But this is an Emperor in the reverse. It's not a real Emperor. Whereas you are showing up as a real Empress, whether masculine or feminine. This is just an energy. This is the energy of abundance, prosperity, growth, rewards. Yeah, I see someone here. I'm hearing someone was a fake, okay? Someone was a fake version of what they presented themselves to be. And you could see right through them. 9 of Wands, okay? You're looking right at them, Pisces. You know exactly what they're about. Pisces, this person is trying to get your defenses down. This person is trying to get you in a moment where your guard's down, because they want to see what's on the other side of this border. What is Pisces protecting? What is Pisces shielding or guarding against? They want to know what's on the other side of this gate, okay? Pisces, they think that you're gatekeeping, okay? They want to see, what is this Four of Wands? Okay, that's what I'm getting here. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse to the Emperor in the reverse. And then there's you, 9 of Wands. You're protecting something, and they want to know, what is it that Pisces is protecting? What is it that Pisces is guarding against? They want to know what's on the other side of this gate, okay? But they can't come in. They have no access. The Emperor in the reverse. This can also be a person that has anger issues. I don't know why that just came up. Okay, I've never heard that before for the Emperor in the reverse, but I just got that, okay? This person may have anger issues, and anger is one of the 3 ways, one of the 3 paths to the gates of hell. Okay, if you really think about it, Pisces, when people act out of anger, that is when they lose control. That is when most crimes take place. And what I'm getting here is that this person may battle with anger, or they may have a lot of anger, or anger issues is what I'm hearing specifically. Yeah, this person has created or built a hell around them, okay? Look at the colors in this card. It almost looks like the colors of hell, okay? All the reds, all the oranges, okay? And that's not usually what I get from this card, so I'm surprised that's coming up, okay? But yeah, anger issues is what I'm hearing here. And then you, sitting in the Empress, you got the energy of the sun, Pisces. It's very, very different. Your energy warms people up. It heats them up. It brings growth and upliftment and positivity. And theirs, Pisces, turns to anger. And that anger turns to fire. And that fire turns to hell, okay? They've created a hell around them, Pisces, that they're not even happy with. This is why they were trying to cling on to you or hold on to you. You were some kind of sunshine to this person. Yeah, 10 of Wands. They want to know who you are, where you've been, what is your story. They want to know where you're headed, okay, with the 10 of Wands, Pisces, but don't think that it's a genuine thing, okay? They want to understand you, Pisces, so that they can influence you, so that they can manipulate you. Queen of Swords, you're not having any of it. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, someone's trying to understand your emotions. Someone's trying to understand what makes you tick, what makes you react, and what it is that you care about most. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse, Holy Spirit, okay? Someone that has a temper. I don't know why that keeps coming up, because I got anger from the Emperor in the reverse, and now I'm getting temper, okay? The King of Cups in the reverse has a very short temper, and he can be very moody. He can have a lot of mood swings. He can change his mind a lot. Yeah, what is this King of Cups in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What is this about? The World. Pisces, you closed out a phase or a cycle in your life that this person was a part of, okay? And their story in your book came to an end. You cut ties and you did what you had to do, Pisces. You severed ties and you move forward. And this person doesn't want their story to be over in your book. They want to continue to be a character in your story. Yeah, but it's your book, it's your story. You are the main character. You decide who comes in and who doesn't. Yeah, Pisces, this person wants a part 2, okay? This person wants another chance. This person wants to see how to re-enter your life, how to get past this gate. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why the King of Cups in the reverse for Pisces, and what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know about this King of Cups in the reverse? The Hermit. The World and the Hermit. 2 major arcanas in the upright. Tell me more. I'm just going to get one last card. Holy Spirit, what is this King of Cups in the reverse for Pisces? And what does Pisces need to know? The Sun in the reverse. This person is depressed or sad? Yeah, Pisces, here's the thing. Look at the Empress. You see all this yellow shining from your energy? Your aura is so powerful, Pisces. It's the same color as this card. This person feels that you coming into their life was the happiest and most uplifted they've ever felt. Okay? But yet, being in this energy, they're gonna sabotage it. They can't skip the lessons. They can't bypass the work that they have to do. Yeah, this person continues to feed these energies. They've built a hell around themselves, and Pisces does not live in hell. Pisces has created paradise for themselves, and what I'm getting here, Pisces, is this person wants to hold on to you. They want to cling, and their chapter, their character in your story, that chapter is over, okay? You cut that character out. You fired that actor, okay? The World, it was an end. You've closed the cycle out that this person does not want to accept has ended. Okay, you are the happiness, you are the light in their life. And right now, Pisces, they're having to do some kind of soul searching. And they want to avoid that by getting in contact with you. They want you to continue to be the bridge, Pisces, but some way, somehow, you being removed from their life has them looking for answers. Okay, so some way, somehow, you triggered this person's spiritual awakening, but that has nothing to do with you, Pisces. The Empress. You're being called to move forward. You're being called to continue moving forward. How does Pisces balance everything out? How is Pisces on top of this wheel? Some way, somehow, Pisces, luck is on your side. You've rolled the dice, okay, and it's favorable. You're being called to move forward, and this person, you left them with some kind of spiritual awakening, and they're doing some kind of soul searching at this time with the Hermit. It's also card number 9. Okay, a lot of things are coming to a conclusion in this person's life. Ever since they met you, Pisces, there's a before and after. This person is no longer the same, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, the World, the Hermit, and the Sun in the reverse. This person does things to self-sabotage, and then they blame everybody around them for their lack of happiness, for their lack of joy. So they think, Pisces, that if they hold on to you or the idea of you, that is the only way they're going to feel this happiness or this joy in their life. That's why the Sun is in the reverse, okay? In the upright is the happiest card in the deck, positivity, upliftment, a big yes card, happiness, joy. But in the reverse, there's some kind of depression or sadness that they're going through. Yeah, but it has them soul searching, okay? This is a good card. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why the Hermit? What has this person learned? Pisces, this person sees your worth. This person sees your value. Okay, they view you as a Queen of Pentacles. They view you as an Empress. Okay, whether you're masculine or feminine. This is the energy, Pisces, of things just succeeding. This is the energy, Pisces, of abundance, of prosperity, of wealth. This is the energy of growth, Pisces. Look at the colors in the cards. So this person sees you as the main character. This person sees you, Pisces, as someone who brings blessings and miracles. You may have pulled this person out of a depression, or you may have helped this person beat or defeat some kind of anxiety in their life. Two of Wands. Yeah, Pisces, I'm getting here a chapter, a phase, or a season in your life where you came into this person's life and you were the brightest thing they've ever seen. You gave this person hope, Pisces, but in that process, okay, because this person is wounded, not to say that they're good or bad, because this person is wounded, they tried to cling on to you. They tried to hold on to you. They thought that if they could control you or manipulate you, that they would be in control and that you would stay, that you would do as they say. But here's the thing, Pisces cannot exist in a place of low vibrations, or you're going to get sucked into that energy as well. So you had to move along, had to cut ties. Okay, you had to do what you had to do for your own well-being, because this person was sinking and you did not want to sink with them, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, so they know that you're the Queen of Pentacles and you came into their life, Pisces, where this person was going through something big, okay? Nine of Swords, this person could not rest, they could not sleep. Something about the past or something about what they did, Pisces, I don't know why that's coming in. It has them in a restless energy, okay? Whether this person has done things that they can't take back, whether it's sins on their conscience, was in a very restless state, okay? Two of Wands, like a stick in the mud. They felt like they could not get ahead, like they could not move. And in some way, somehow, Pisces, here you come into their life and you're so graceful. You represent everything they're not and everything that they want. But again, Pisces, they self-sabotage. Why? Because they're wounded. This person is almost like doing something for them and this person asks you for help. And the more that you do for them, the more that they resent you. It's almost like they notice the difference between you and them and they compare themselves against you, and it ends up creating some kind of resentment. And then that resentment starts to spill into the connection and you get some kind of passive aggressiveness or some kind of hot and cold energy. And that's what I'm getting, Pisces. Even though you stand in this position and you know who you are, you know exactly who you can't be around, because you don't like the other side that they bring in you, Pisces. And that's the thing. This person is so down on themselves and they're so low that they tend to influence things from a wounded place, from a toxic place. So it doesn't matter how good you are to them, Pisces, some way, somehow, they're always gonna find a way to sabotage it for themselves and also for you if you're connected to them. So Queen of Pentacles, you know your worth and they know your worth as well. Two of Wands and the Nine of Swords, you pulled them out of a chapter of darkness in their life and you gave them hope, Pisces. You made this heartless person remember that they have a heart. They started to feel the pulse of their heart. They started to feel their heartbeat for the first time after years and years of numbness, okay? So that's what I'm getting, Pisces. You may have been some kind of a hero or angel to this person, but at the same time, Pisces, they just wanted to trap you. They wanted to hold on to you because you're the best thing that's happened to them in a very long time. So Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, you pulled them out of a dark place, Pisces, without even knowing. The fact that your paths crossed, this person feels like miracles are real. So Queen of Pentacles to the Empress, and now the Hermit, okay? You've triggered a spiritual awakening in this person's life. And they're going through the process of clearing the karma and getting right with themselves and realigning to their highest version. And not to feed your ego, but this person is a different person ever since they met you. And I'm getting here, it's a very positive thing. This person had no hope. This person had no other idea that things could be different because they were so stuck in their ways. Again, creating and recreating scenarios that continue to reaffirm, okay, this identity or this persona that they have created. That again, it's like they're in the pits of hell and they want to drag everybody there with them. But you have to understand, Pisces, you cannot stay attached to people like that. And again, Pisces, you were the first person to take the initiative and cut yourself loose and cut yourself free. And that taught this person a lesson. Now they're starting to seek within. Because this person cannot seek you out, they're starting to seek within. So you triggered this person's spiritual awakening, and they're different, Pisces. You changed them. And I'm not saying that you did it, Pisces, but you were put in this person's path for a reason. And it's facilitating a spiritual awakening in their life. I'm surprised we don't have the Tower here. The World, the Sun, the Empress. You have a lot of major arcanas coming in, Pisces. Whatever you did to this person, whatever happened, Pisces, it's powerful. You've changed someone, Pisces, that couldn't even change themselves. The Hermit, yeah. You facilitated their spiritual awakening. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know about the Hermit? Justice in the reverse. Okay, Pisces, I don't know if I like this card showing up in this position, because what I'm getting here is that this person's shadow is very strong. Okay, this person's shadow has a grip on them, and although they're going through the lessons, although they're going through this awakening, there's something that, I don't know, it might be their ego is what I'm getting here. So Justice in the reverse. Yeah, their shadow has a strong hold on them. Their shadow controls them. They do not control the shadow. They're controlled by the shadow. 9 to the 11. So 9, 11, okay, that may be a number, Pisces, that you see a lot, because we have 9 being the Hermit and then 11 being the Justice. Yeah, Pisces, this person has lived in their shadow for a very long time. For some of them, Pisces, maybe 11 years or 11 months. But 11 is a significant number here. So the Hermit is a 9, it's a conclusion. Something here is coming to an end in this person's life. And I just noticed we have 9, 10, 11. So 9 is the Hermit, 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, and 11 is the Justice. Pisces, this person was so stuck in their life, 2 of Wands, like a stick in the mud. You coming into their life got things moving in the right direction. But as much as this person is trying to change, as much as this person is trying to learn, there's something here, Pisces, that they can't control. And I'm getting it's their ego, it's their shadow that takes over. Holy Spirit, clarify the Justice in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know about the Justice in the reverse? Wow, Pisces, this is crazy. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. What did I just say? This person is fighting a battle within themselves, and their shadow has a grip on them, Pisces. Their shadow has a hold on them. It's like their light is trying to emerge. Their light is trying to fight their way through the shadow. Years of conditioning, years of being led and guided by their shadow. Yeah, Pisces, this is crazy. We have 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords in the reverse, and then the 2 of Swords in the upright. This person has a choice to make, but I'm getting Pisces is not really even a choice. This person is having to fight a battle within themselves. What's gonna win, the light or the darkness? And I'm getting Pisces for this person, what it really is their ego, okay? Maybe it's something else there. Yeah, 4 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Pisces, this person's at war with themselves. And you are some kind of angel, some kind of hero on their path, even if they don't admit it. But here's the thing, Pisces, that's why they wanted to hold on to you. That's why they wanted to cling on to you and trap you. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. To the 4 of Swords. A part of them has to die. Part of them has to be released. A part of them has to go through that death and rebirth cycle is what I'm getting here. With the 4 of Swords, there's something here that they have to put to rest. And I'm getting, it may be an ego death, Pisces. Because we have the Hermit. You initiated a spiritual awakening in this person's life. But there's something here that they have to let go of. 4 Swords in the reverse. It might be the ego. 5 of Wands, yeah. They're going through an inner battle, an inner conflict. And as much as they're reaching up for that light, okay, their shadow has a hold on them, Pisces. This person is fighting battles and demons that you may not even know about, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 2 of Swords. They don't have the guidance, they don't have the light that you have, Pisces. This person is blindfolded trying to fight this battle. It's like these birds are trying to remove the blindfolds, okay? But this person is, yeah, this person's in the dark is what I'm getting here. I have no idea who they are or what they did, Pisces, to be in this darkness. But with the 5 of Wands, they're fighting an inner battle. And Spirit didn't want you to be a part of that. So 9 of Wands. Pisces, I keep hearing gatekeeper. You're meant to gatekeep certain things about yourself, is what I'm getting here. 9 of Wands, yeah. You have a barrier up that this person's trying to break or find cracks in the foundation so that they can seep in, okay? This person's not just working alone. 3 of Pentacles, they have minions. They want to see what's on the other side of this gate, okay? 4 of Wands, they don't know that the 4 of Wands is here. They have no idea. All they see is the 9 of Wands. You're standing guard, Pisces, and I'm getting here that this person is fighting battles that you have no idea about. 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Justice in the reverse. Pisces, I don't know why Spirit is bringing this up, but I'm getting here a level of obsession coming from this person. There's something about you being out of reach. There's something about you being off limits, okay? You see how this person is reaching for the fire? They view you as that light. They view you as the sun, Pisces. And with you no longer being a part of their life, sun in the reverse, okay, they're sinking back into darkness. 5 of Wands. So they're fighting a battle that you have no idea about. But you coming into this person's life, Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, that you started this person's spiritual awakening with the Hermit. You facilitated this process for this person, and you were a blessing in this person's life, a miracle. Yeah, this person is fighting with their own ego is what I'm getting here, but there's something else, okay? There's something more shadowy. Because look at the Emperor and look at the 5 of Wands. Okay, it's like the colors of hell. Okay, this person has created a hell around them with the choices, the decisions that they make, the pain that they've caused other people. It doesn't go unnoticed, okay? They've been building their own hell and they see you as this light. So they're trying to reach out for you, to grab you, but you don't belong in that place. Okay, so to you, Pisces, your lesson was to cut ties when you were being guided to cut ties. But this person's lesson was to enter their spiritual awakening so that they can strengthen their soul to fight this battle. Okay, this person may have lost their soul in this process. 5 of Wands, you're going through an inner battle that you don't know about. 2 of Swords, they feel like they're blindfolded. Okay, as much as your guides are trying to help them, they can't see it, they can't hear it. They feel like they're alone. 2 of Swords. Yeah, Pisces, Spirit wants you to know that you are a miracle, an angel, a hero in this person's life. Now the 9 being the Hermit, they're going through that spiritual awakening. They're having to learn the lessons. Give me a few messages, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know in regards to this reading? Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have paid, clarity. Yeah, Pisces, for a lot of you, okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress representing your energy. Pisces, a lot of you are going to be receiving a big increase. And for some of you, it already started to happen, but there's more increases coming your way. Yeah, Pisces, the work that you do, your presence on this earth, it is needed. Okay, and you're being paid, Pisces, with abundance, with wealth, with prosperity in your life for the work that you do. Again, Pisces, you have no idea, but you've been an angel, a hero in a lot of people's lives. A miracle is what I'm getting here. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Your energy, Pisces, nurtures people back into health. It nurtures people back into growth. It nurtures people back into abundance. And it's something about your aura. It's something about your energy. It's not even something that you have to do, Pisces. It's the work that you've done on yourself. Being in your energy is an upgrade to a lot of people. Okay, so paid. Spirit is making sure that this abundance, that this prosperity, that this wealth is coming in increases into your life. And for a lot of you, Pisces, you're about to gain a new level of clarity about certain people in your life and why they were there, what the lesson was. Again, Pisces, what I got here with the 5 of Wands is that this person is fighting battles that you don't even know about, okay, inner battles. But you were that light, Pisces, and that's why they're trying to reach out for you. But here's the thing, here's the lesson. They're having to find their own inner light in that process so that they don't have to take your light, they could just make their own. Okay, the Hermit. You facilitated this person's spiritual awakening and Spirit is getting you paid. Okay, Spirit is making sure that you're paid, Pisces. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, it's coming in a big increase, so be ready, Pisces. Again, clarity's coming into your life with the Queen of Swords. When you do the things that you know that you have to do for your own good and your own well-being, you will be rewarded. okay? It is when you try to turn an eye or turn the other way or sweep it underneath the carpet or say that it's okay when it's really not. That's when there's more lessons, okay? So clarity and paid. Pisces, you're being rewarded for your light work, okay? That's light work. What you did in this person's life is light work. Yeah, Pisces, you introduced them to themselves. You introduced them to the potential that they have for this light as well. They thought that they had to trap you and keep you bound and hold on to you and cling to you. But in that process, Pisces, you did what you needed to do. You cut ties, and now this person is left asking the questions, doing the spiritual work, soul searching. Yeah, you made someone spiritually stronger. And again, Pisces, this person is in the process of healing or recovering their soul. I don't know why that's coming in. Yeah, 5 of Wands and the Emperor from the pits of hell. I don't know what this person did, Pisces, but the 4 Swords in the original tarot deck is depicted as someone in their own coffin. This person is gaining the strength to do the inner healing work that they have to do so that they don't continue hurting more people. You ended a cycle, Pisces. You ended a chapter in their life. Yeah, you changed someone, Pisces. I don't want to give you all the credit, but your presence in this person's life changed them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What's your guidance for Pisces, and what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, so as I was shuffling, I kept seeing this card, and here it is, frenemy. Okay, so Pisces, regardless of what happened with you and this person, it's still not someone that you can trust. Okay, regardless of what happened, regardless of how things ended, still not someone that you can trust or rely on. Okay, so frenemy. There's things that they love about you, but at the same time, they resent that. So careful with those people, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you already have that sixth sense, that inner knowing, that you just have that feeling, Pisces, and you don't need to wait to find out. You don't need to wait to gather evidence. When you have that feeling, Pisces, you take action on your intuition. So yeah, frenemy, okay, is not someone that you can trust, Pisces, no matter what effect, what impact you've had in their life. It's not someone that you can let your guard down with, okay? Frenemy, okay, Pisces, be careful. This is the kind of person that thinks that they should keep their enemies closer, all right? So if this person's friendly, if this person's trying to mend the fence, I would say watch out, Pisces, okay? Because we have frenemy coming in. We have focus, okay? And then we have feelings. Yeah, Pisces, we had the King of Cups in the reverse. This is a person that wants to understand you, not just intellectually, but they want to understand your emotions. They want to understand what is it that Pisces cares about. What is Pisces' story? Again, not because they have a genuine interest in knowing you, but because they want to understand you in order to control you, okay? This person is fighting an inner battle with their own ego, okay, and whatever else is in that darkness. And again, Pisces, you may notice some passive aggressiveness coming from this person because again, they're fighting an inner battle. Justice in the reverse. They're not in control. Their shadows in control. So feelings and focus, Pisces. What I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords is that I don't know where your air placements are in your chart, Pisces, but figure out if that's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I'm getting here focus over feelings, okay? Feelings are cups. Feelings are water energy. And you being a Pisces, you're dominant in feelings. You're dominant in water energy. But there's something here, Pisces, about clarity and focus. Okay, we have both of those cards. Clarity and focus comes from the Queen of Swords. Putting your heart on ice. Locking that cup away. Okay, she has a cup with water, with emotions. But it's locked. Okay, it's not at the forefront. It's not driving her decisions or taking control. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, is focus over feelings and clarity. Okay, is what you're getting from this Queen of Swords. So for a lot of you, Pisces, you may need to dive deep and see what air placements you have on your chart. I'm getting here a message from Spirit that you may want to look into your chart. Where are your air placements? Because I'm getting here, Pisces, this is how you're going to succeed. This is how you're going to get ahead. Okay, focus over feelings and clarity of purpose, clarity of intention, because feelings can make things confusing and unclear. And what I'm getting, Pisces, with the Queen of Swords, you know what to do and when to do it. So lock that cup away and do what needs to be done. Okay, there's something here about your purpose and your mission, Pisces. Yeah, I'm getting warrior energy. Pisces, I don't know why Spirit is bringing this energy into the reading, but Archangel Michael is coming in very strongly. You're being protected because you have a mission. You're being protected because you have a purpose. And there's something here about mastering your feelings, mastering your emotions. Not allowing people to guilt trip you or to use your own emotions against you. Yeah, getting Aquarius energy for some of you, clarity and focus. Clarify the Queen of Swords for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about the Queen of Swords? What is this for Pisces, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have the Strength in the reverse. Tell me more. What is this Queen of Swords for Pisces? And what do you want Pisces to know? High Priestess. Okay, Pisces, yes. Ace of Wands. Pisces, there may be an area that you don't feel very strong in, or you don't feel like you excel in this area. Whatever it is, we have Leo energy. So Queen of Swords is clarified by the Strength in the reverse, by the High Priestess in the upright, so Leo and Pisces, and then the Ace of Wands. Pisces, okay, I'm gonna be very honest with what I'm saying here. There's an area in your life that you're very strong in, that you excel in, and there's another area in your life, Pisces, that needs more work, okay? It needs more attention. So with the Strength being in the reverse and the Ace of Wands showing up in the upright, there's a new door opening up in your life, Pisces. Whatever this is, it's an Ace of Wands. It's very positive, but it's gonna require you to balance out an area in your life that you don't feel 100%, okay? You don't feel very strong, or you don't feel like this is your strength, okay? I don't know what that is, okay? Some people have skills in certain areas, or some people are better at other areas than other people. And there's something here, Pisces, that you have on lockdown, okay? This, you already excel, okay? You're number one in this area, but there's another area here that may need some more work, okay? Because the Ace of Wands is a brand new opportunity opening up for you, okay? But it's gonna require some work in another area of your life. So the Strength in the reverse and the High Priestess. There's something here that you do very well. And Spirit is saying, Pisces, this area doesn't need more attention. This area doesn't need more focus. You got it, okay? You are already doing this. But the Strength in the reverse, there's something else here. I don't know what this is, Pisces. Only you will know. It's gonna be different things for different people, but I'm trying to break this down a little bit more, because the Ace of Wands is a brand new opportunity, okay? This door is opening up, and it's gonna require both of these energies. One of them you already have, and the other one needs more work. Queen of Swords. There's a level here of detachment, okay? I don't know what this is. Strength in the reverse. Card number 8, Leo energy. Strength in the reverse, blocked by fear, self-doubt, a reminder to not be guided by the lizard part of your brain. So that talks about survival mode. It says here, a need to exercise self-control, self-destructive impulses. This card reminds you to stand strong in your beliefs and desires, and to remain steady as you bring compassion to your current situation. You are powerful, and your purity of heart will be a beacon of strength and inspiration to those around you. Allow confidence and composure to guide you towards your desires without the use of excessive force or aggression. Mindful awareness will be much more useful than rigid control right now. It says here, be brave, sweet seer, embody your light and shine courageously in the face of danger and uncertainty. Step into patience and fierce serenity as you exert your graceful influence for the greater good. There is a great fortitude in your calm heart, and a gentle demeanor will not be mistaken for weakness when you share your gift of relentless love with the world. Yeah, courage, calmness, quiet strength, influence, graceful leadership, a gifted healer, purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion, sometimes lust or animalistic instinct. The affirmation is, I deliberately bring my compassion and strength forward, and I use them for good. Pisces, okay, a new door is opening up, Ace of Wands. You have one area of your life on lockdown, okay? Whatever this is, you excel. The High Priestess is in the upright, but there's another area here that is being brought to the light, to the forefront, and it needs some work, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, focus and clarity over your feelings and emotions. Holy Spirit, clarify the Strength in the reverse for Pisces. What is this about, and what do you want Pisces to know? As I split the deck, we have the King of Swords. Pisces, your mind is on your side, okay? There's something here about your mind being a double-edged sword, but you've reeled it in and it's working in your favor. But there's something here that needs your attention. What is the Strength in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What does Pisces need to know? Okay, so this card kind of came out in the reverse and then it flipped into the upright. Okay, so I'm going to take that as a sign. So 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces, it goes back to the message. There's an area here that you dominate, that you excel, that you're very good at. Okay, no question about it. No doubt about it, no question about it. And then the Strength in the reverse, there's another area here that needs some work. When I first pulled this card, it was in the reverse and then it flipped to the upright. So something here is out of balance, Pisces, but you're working now to bring this area back into balance. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that's 3 pentacles going one way, 3 pentacles coming back down. Okay, it's an equal give and take. Something here is meant to balance out in your life before you take this chance, this opportunity. Is the Ace of Wands. It's a portal, it's a door opening up for you. And the High Priestess with the Strength in the reverse, okay, there's some balancing taking place in this area of your life. Leo and Pisces energy is what I'm getting here. It says here, two-way abundance, giving and receiving, being charitable, a positive and generous mindset, advancement, awakening, inflow, help coming from others, being open to give to others and to receive from others are states that we must all cultivate. This card asks you to experience these consciously. How does helping others make you feel? It feels good, right? Abundant, heartfelt, heart-centered, gifting your time, money, or energy to someone else will open up the floodgates of new resources coming your way. Be generous with everything you have learned and remain conscious of the flow of abundance from the universe. Consider these sacred dualities, learning and teaching, receiving and giving, accepting and offering. Open your heart to this sacred balance of energy and fill any gaps you have around scarcity and abundance. It will imbue your life with compassion and generosity and usher in new states of prosperity. Donating your energetic resources to help others will be life-changing for those in need. Choose a cause that moves your soul and watch your feelings of prosperity shift. The affirmation is, I show gratitude for my life through generosity and compassion. Pisces. For some of you, okay, I'm getting a very specific message. This may not apply for all of you. We were talking about having one area of your life locked down. Okay, you already do something very well, you excel in it, but there's another area that needs attention. So for some of you, based on the 6 of Pentacles, some of you may be very good at giving, but not good at receiving, okay? And whatever this is needs to be balanced before you step into this Ace of Wands. Okay, so this needs to take place first, the 6 of Pentacles. There's some kind of balancing act here. Some of you may struggle with accepting help or asking for help. Okay, some of you may be very good at giving, but not very good at receiving, or vice versa, okay? Strength in the reverse to the High Priestess in the upright. So for some of you, Pisces, that's the imbalance, okay? For others of you, it may be something else, okay? Because we have Leo energy and Pisces. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one more clarifier. Holy Spirit, why is the Strength in the reverse, and what does Pisces need to know? Okay, we have one more card that fell on the floor. Okay, it's the King of Wands in the upright. More fire energy. So King of Wands is Leo. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay, there's something here about your fire energy. There's something here, Pisces, about taking. Okay, not only giving, but taking, receiving. Yeah, and we have a lot of lion energy coming in. The lion is on the Strength card, and it's also in the King of Wands. Okay, see how we have the lion here? And you see the lion here as well? Pisces, something is ready for the taking, is what I'm getting here. You have to have the courage with the lion to take what is yours. Yeah, Pisces, for some of you, you're very good at giving, but maybe not so good at receiving. 6 of Pentacles, something has to come into balance, King of Wands, so that you take what is rightfully yours. Strength in the reverse to the King of Wands in the upright. Pisces, there's something here that you're meant to do. There's something here that you're meant to create, an idea, a project that you're meant to go all into, whatever this is. The King of Wands has a reputation of making his idea successful, of going all into something and conquering, whatever that is. So the Strength in the reverse, the King of Wands in the upright. Pisces, there's something here that is yours for the taking, something that is rightfully yours, but you need to get into your lion energy. You need to get into this energy of courage, because a lot of you are so used to giving and being the giver that taking or receiving may feel foreign to you, or may feel out of balance or out of whack. And this is why we have the Ace of Wands, okay, fire energy, a new door, a new opportunity opening up for you, but it's going to require a balanced version of you. One that gives and also receives. And with the King of Wands, it's yours for the taking. Something here is rightfully yours, but your lesson is to feel worthy enough of taking it. Okay, King of Wands, maybe you do feel worthy. Maybe you're not trying to ruffle any feathers, King of Wands. Yeah, but the lion doesn't care what the sheep think. Okay, you see how we have the lamb here? And how we have the lion here? There's something here that you're meant to do, Pisces. There's something here that you're meant to take that is yours. And you've been in this giving energy. Holy Spirit, give me one more clarifier for the strength in the reverse. What is the strength in the reverse for Pisces, Holy Spirit? Eight of Cups. Pisces, something here is not serving you anymore, okay? For some of you, Pisces, is the fact that you don't accept help, or it's the fact that you don't know how to receive, okay? You only know how to give, or you're only comfortable giving. But the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves you, stepping into a new version of self. Eight of Wands. King of Wands doesn't ask, he just conquers. He just takes over, okay? There's something here, Pisces, where you've been very passive, okay? When in reality, you're being asked to take control, to take that wand that is rightfully yours. Yeah, Pisces, we're gonna go ahead and dive deeper in the extended because I wanna look into this energy. Because there's something here, Pisces, that you already do very well. You already excel at this, okay? There's no question about it. But there's another area here that needs balancing in order for you to access this new opportunity, which is the Ace of Wands. Okay, it's ready for the taking, it's rightfully yours, but you need to come into this lion energy, okay? The lion doesn't care what the lamb thinks. That's what I'm getting here. He doesn't care about the sheep. King of Wands, an entrepreneurial spirit, a natural born leader, ideas that can be ultra successful, a creative visionary, timelessness, success, and fire. As you dance into this energy, you may feel a surge of entrepreneurial passion that pushes you to the edges of epic success. This is the card of masterpieces and soul inspiration. The King of Wands calls you to unleash that offbeat weirdo you've got inside. Be absolutely unapologetic in your pursuit of the stellar. Again, Pisces, it goes back to that message. This lion is not asking the sheep or this lamb for their opinion, okay? There's something here, Pisces, that is rightfully yours, is yours for the taking, but you're very comfortable giving and not receiving. There's something here, Pisces, that needs to balance out, okay? King of Wands and the strength is calling in your fire energy, okay? To access this opportunity of the Ace of Wands, there's some energy here that you have to step into with the King of Wands. Feeling a lot of heat in my body, Pisces. I don't know what that's about, but I'm feeling a lot of fire. I'm feeling a lot of warmth in my body. There's something here, Pisces, that is calling to you, okay? But you may have repressed the side of you. You may have shut it down, okay? Or you may have really just tuned into one side of you, okay? But it's saying here, there's a balance. There's two sides to the coin. You know how to give, and now it's time to receive. Again, Pisces, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna try and pull a few more messages here and see what else comes in. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, we have no. Pisces, okay, this is what I'm getting. I don't know for who this message is for. It's only going to apply for some of you. But there's a part of you, Pisces, that is very instinctive, okay? It is very primal. It is very raw. It is very real. You may have told the side of you no, okay? You may have tried to tame the side of you. You may have tried to water it down in a sense, or calm it down, or force it to be something that it's really not, okay? Because when you think about the lion is not asking the lamb for its permission or for its advice, okay? There's something here. There's a part of you here, Pisces, that is very wild, very raw, very authentic, very real. And you may have watered it down, or you may have shut it down because it made other people uncomfortable, okay? There's a side of you, Pisces, that you said no to, okay? And Spirit is saying, Pisces, you are a whole being, okay? I just seen 111 on the clock. Okay, you're a whole being, Pisces. You have both sides. In order to access this opportunity of the Ace of Wands, you're gonna have to bring your A game. Okay, it's not just doing the things that you're really good at, it's bringing the whole version of you, the fullness of you into the equation. So Pisces, there's something here that you said no to. Maybe you denied a part of yourself, or you denied certain desires or wants that you have. Okay, and again, Pisces, the lion doesn't ask the lamb for permission. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, Pisces, blessed. Yeah, Pisces, you've been blessed with so much. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that due to other people's criticism or other people's projections of you or expectations of you, it's like you watered yourself down, or you changed the way that you are, okay? You said no to certain desires. You said no to certain wants that you have, to a part of you, Pisces, that is so raw, so real, so authentic, so passionate, that to other people it was threatening, so maybe you watered it down, maybe you hid it away, okay? Because the High Priestess talks about keeping secrets also, or staying private. And Spirit doesn't want you to hide a part of you. Spirit doesn't want you to say no to yourself or to deny the desires that you have or the wants that you have. Yeah, Ace of Wands, you have an opportunity here, Pisces, that's going to require a balance, the wholeness of you in order to access it. Give me one more message, Holy Spirit. And then we're going to move over to the extended because I want to dive deeper, Pisces. I want to know what this is about. Because what I'm getting here is that for such a long time, you may have excelled in one area and that's what got you by. But I'm getting here, Pisces, that it was creating more pressure, or it was causing you to have to overextend yourself or overexert yourself, because again, it's like you were working with one area of you instead of working with the wholeness of you as a whole being. Yeah, so even though you're very good at something, it's like all the pressure, all the weight went to that area of your life and you cut out everything else. Yeah, and something here lost balance. And this is the Six of Pentacles, calling that balance back into your life. You are a whole being. You have all sides. So there's something here that you denied within yourself, Pisces, that is resurfacing. Yeah, give me one final message, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know in regards to this reading? Okay, I keep seeing the card for shift. You are shifting, Pisces. You're embodying more of your wholeness. Okay, we have slick. Pisces, okay, so there's been a lot of people that tried to get slick with you. Pisces, you repressed your lion. You repressed this wild, raw, authentic, real part of you because you didn't want to ruffle anyone's feathers or make anybody else uncomfortable, okay? So there's a lot of people that thought that they could get slick with you, Pisces, because they may have seen you as someone who was a giver or someone who was all love and light or someone who was very caring, okay? We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and they may have tried to get slick because they saw the lamb and they didn't see the lion, okay? And now, Pisces, with this card coming back into the upright, they're gonna view you as a whole being, okay? Fully integrated and not just the lamb. Pisces, I'm gonna move this reading over to the extended. We're gonna look into what is this Wheel of Fortune for you, okay? What is it that you're being guided to protect at this time with the Nine of Wands? That is a card of the inner warrior, okay? That is the card, Pisces, of having to fight all these battles on your own, but at the same time, there's a gate here, okay? There's a border, there's a barrier here that you've built, and there's something here that you're being guided to protect at this time because you have an Emperor in the reverse trying to find a way in. Okay, I kept hearing gatekeeper. There's something here that you're gatekeeping and that you're meant to protect from this Emperor in the reverse. And you did something, Pisces, in their life that they've never seen anyone do before. Okay, so they view you as a miracle, and that's why they tried to trap you. That's why they tried to cling on to you or hold on to you. But you have someone here, Pisces, that has their attention, their eyes, and their mind on you. Okay, and they're trying to get past this border, Nine of Wands, to see what is Pisces hiding? What is Pisces protecting? Also gonna look into hidden challenges. So what is it that Pisces doesn't see coming? And finally, Spirit's advice and guidance. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.